What's up guys, it's Captain Rice Production 72 back with one of my favourite series. In fact, this is the third last episode of the series where we collect every Lego clone trooper. This is episode number 11. So yeah, here we are. We've got quite a few clones. In total we have 18 to add. We have been absent for a while. In fact, some of these clone troopers you will already know are being added because they were in the Clone Army video, you know, and places like that. With some pretty cool ones, some really old ones. We're going to complete a couple of years. We're going to complete a row or two in this one, so very excited. Got a few clones here that's like, I remember having these figures as a kid, and some of them are cooler because this one's like, or how because of their value today I never thought I'd own. But I'm going to start off with the clone troopers again, 18. We're going to start off with the newest, working our way back. Let's get started. So starting up is the most recent clone trooper that Lego has brought out, being ironically the 501st clone. Now you're not what you're thinking unless you're not aware. Didn't we get this in 2020? Well, it's the same figure, head, legs, torso, the lot, but with the helmet holes. So this is the 501st trooper with the helmet warts, as some people call them. Yeah, of course it's a different figure because of the helmet holes, but like apart from that, it looks more or less the same. And you know, from far away, he's not noticeable. He's not really like an interesting figure to me, but he goes there, and that is the most recent clone that Lego has released. Moving on, we have another figure that there's a couple of minifigures in this that seem to spark controversy. Oh well. We got the most recent Captain Rex. I didn't buy the Venator, I bought the Y-Wing. I kind of thought, like, I was originally planning to buy the Venator way down the line, you know, like, it would have been the last episode of featured this figure, but with the whole release of the Y-Wing, I just went for it, I bought that, and, you know, it's not a terrible minifigure, like, yeah, the ammo pouch is oversized, but the head and stuff is amazing. The pauldron is a bit big, like, again, it's not perfect. The 2013 one's better. The helmet holes, yeah. This minifigure is very controversial, and people are mad that it's in such a cheap set. You know, people who paid all that money. I'm kind of happy I wasn't in that camp, because, you know, this figure was selling for quite a bit of money for quite a while, so definitely happy to get this one sorted out. And you know, it fills a gap that's probably been sitting empty. You know, like the clones on either side of him have been there for about 6 months, so happy to add him to this spot here. Moving on, we have a minifigure this is the coveted version of the 332nd Trooper. Again, bringing up helmet holes there. This will be the last time these guys pop up, or the mention of them pop up in this video, but we have the 332nd Trooper without the helmet holes. You know, it's got that head they've been using since 2020. Pretty cool looking minifigure. Love this one. I only bought the one. Like, I didn't do what people done in mass buy the AAT. Like, even now I wouldn't do that, and I have the money now. But like, this minifigure is pretty cool, and definitely one that, you know, it requires no improvement. I'm very happy with this, and you know, as kind of a side note, these helmets were worth quite a bit of money at one point, and they probably still are. But pretty cool minifigure back from 2020, which, you know, seems so long ago now, but he goes up here with the 501st Trooper. From that same year, one of the last clones, in fact, the last clone to encode this, we have the 212 Airborne, which had the, you know, it had the physical wastegate, which, as you saw on Rex, and if you watched the previous episode, on 5s, those things are now printed, which is a shame. You know, got that same head, really nice looking minifigure. And you know, I can see why this one is worth so much in terms of what clone troopers are worth, because it's an amazing minifigure, and it's a shame we don't get them this good anymore. Like I said, this is on the 2020 Grievous Starfighter. Ironically, people were mad we didn't get Commander Cody, but this figure's just as cool, and he goes up there, which, you know, that's nice. It completes a role, which is nice to see them win like that. Going back, we're on 2019 now. And we've got Commander Gree. There's a slight difference between this Gree and the other one, and it's actually like, it's the colour of the tan or something like that. I mean, there's both Grees right there. It's supposed to be there's supposed to be a colour difference between the two. It's one of those things, like, there's a few variants in this I didn't enjoy buying, but you know, Commander Gree is a pretty cool minifigure. This is back when using the Angry Clone Trooper heads. Nice minifigure from Revenge of the Sith. This is the 2019 version, so he goes in here. That's pretty cool. Like I said, some of them, there's not going to be a whole bunch to say about them. Some of them are just like, you know, we've got some regular clones coming down the line. Something to say, but it won't be a whole bunch. And skipping all the way back to 2016, we have Captain Rex. Now, the Captain Rex is a pretty cool minifigure indeed. Out of Star Wars Rebels, which I remember when the set came out, the ATTE, I did not want the set. It took me a couple of years to like Rebels, but it's a pretty cool minifigure. I'm happy I went and got it. It's a shame that it's a shame that they never, included the helmets for them. Gregor wouldn't need one, but it's one of those things that would have been nice to have seen. I had to consult my guide there, but old Rex, he goes in here, kind of, to behind him. He's got the Santa Claus in front. He's got the 332nd, but old Rex is one of my favourites. Moving on from that same set, we have the Gregor minifigure, which I really like his torso with the Power Sliders logo on it. Looks pretty cool. Got the standard blaster, got the tan legs. The only version of Gregor we got, it's a shame back in like 2012, 2013 we didn't get standard Gregor, but this version is still pretty cool nonetheless. There's not a whole bunch to say about him. He's the only Gregor we got in Lego. Like, yeah, the custom market does supply quite a few, but this was cool because it's the only Lego one. This version of Gregor, he goes there, right behind the 501st clone. So like 2016 is right behind 2020, and it shows that for quite a while we were not getting a lot of Lego clones, which was a shame, but yeah. And from that same set as well, we have Commander Wolf, and again, you do see him with his helmet in Rebels. Maybe Lego didn't want to go all that trouble of making the helmets. It's kind of a shame they didn't. But then again, you mostly see their faces in the show, but just as an inclusion would have been nice. He's got the beard, he's got the robotic eye, which is pretty cool. It's got a bit of black printing, got the black arms. Definitely a cool minifigure, got that long rifle. He goes next to the 2017 Gunner. So, our next minifigure is from 2015, and that minifigure is the Endor Rex. Side note, I put Gregor in the wrong place, but we got not Old Man Rex, well, yeah, he's an old man, but this is it's one of those things, right, when it came out in 2015, it was just called an Endor Commando, but it's one of those things years later, and you can see this one Brickset got the name changed to be Endor Rex. So this is, you can take off the helmet, look at his face, it is Captain Rex. It's a pretty cool minifigure. We could stuff him in the back of an Endor mock. Some people will know, some people won't, but still a pretty cool minifigure. From that Shuttle Tidarium set from back in 2015, this minifigure looks so modern. It's one of those things like, did Lego Star Wars reach their peak and can't get any more innovative with, prints? Because, for a 9-year-old minifigure, it looks really good. We are checking my thing properly this time. He goes in here next to old Gregor. Pretty cool minifigure nonetheless. That other, it gave us a whole bunch of minifigures in the Endor camo. Moving on to our next minifigure from 2015 as well, we got a Phase 1 pilot. Now it's the same as the one from 2013, which I'll quickly grab here. What's the difference? Lead printing. It's one of those variants, but I don't mind in this case because it, it is a bit of army building that I can get out of it, And I've knocked over one of my clones back there. But, pretty cool minifigure of that angry clone head as they did back then. Really nice, just standard pilot. That minifigure goes there. Now, the next minifigure is from 2014, which, it's a legendary year. Like, everyone says 2014 is like the best year of Lego Star Wars. And it's not hard to see why. This is the original Commander Gree. We've got that angry clone head, got some binoculars, pretty cool looking minifigure indeed. He goes in this section here with, between the shock trooper and that clone has popped out. Sometimes these figures can be slightly difficult at times when putting them on the stand, because of some of obviously the phase ones have fins, and if a clone trooper has any accessories, like in the case of Gree, it can prove slightly difficult. Just fixing that there. There we go. So he's in there, and we're one clone away from all the 2014 clones. Actually, no, we do have them all, because the next clone trooper, I'm confused myself, is another legendary 2014 clone, and it is, Bark Trooper's uncle, him, Commander Neo, but pretty cool. The angry clone head, yet again, really nice looking minifigure. From that Bark kind of Battle on Silicon set, which came out, you know, when I think of Silicon, I always think of that art from the Clone Wars of Grievous and all the that Cutler Queen, the Clone Trooper. But there was it's in reference to Revenge of the Sith. But anyway, I'm babbling, but this is a pretty cool minifigure. That nice, reconnaissance logo on the leg right there. He goes in between the 2014 212 Airborne and one of the pilots. Looks really nice. So we're down to our final 6 minifigures, jumping into 2013 here for a bit. We got the Clone Commander. Like, I know people hate these minifigures now, not this exact version, but they hate the modern one. You can see him just poking his ugly head over here. This is back when they were in one set and want the bane of everybody's existence. The Lego community. The original one has that long rifle going back, putting Technic pieces on them. Got that angry clone head. I see the coloured clone variants from 2013. I hate that when you look at those and it's how old they are now. That makes me feel old, but it's a pretty cool minifigure. Definitely one that I forgot about in terms of, I was doing this series. It was not one that immediately sprung to mind, but just checking where I'm actually meant to put this one. But no, definitely one of those up there. One of the more favourite ones. So this minifigure goes up next to the 2013 Clone Pilot. That's one thing I like about the Clone Troopers that I will point out. Some of them you can tell are from distinct eras. Like the modern ones look modern. You got up here, you got that kind of 2013 era ones. Back, you got the 05, the kind of 08 ones. Pretty cool. Now, here's a minifigure that I wish I could army build. It's from 2011. I think it's the last of the 2011 clones I am required. I don't think I need to get any more from that year. And it's a minifigure that won't be army buildable. In fact, the other version of the minifigure, or phase 2 version, is also in this stand. Up here, the Wolfpack one. And it's a shame we can't army build these, but we got, because they're worth quite a bit of money. It's the 2011 Wolfpack Clone Trooper. Pretty cool, back to those classic Clone Wars era faces. Pretty cool minifigure, and of course I had to get this one, not just because it's on the list, but because he will look really cool with Commander Wolf. That I got quite a few episodes back. This is one of my favourite Lego Star Wars Clone Troopers, and it's one of those ones that I look at as nostalgic, because I remember getting that set originally around then. The Republic frigate, had Wolf, Yoda, Quinlan, Vos, and I think the other Jedi was called Eefkov. Pretty cool. Got a standard blaster. He goes there, he's got a really nice white jetpack there. He's got the Samboy arms and legs. He goes up there with Wolf. Looks pretty cool. For anyone wondering, I will go do a little flyover of the whole thing before we end off. We're down to the final 4. We have there's lots of different Clone Pilot variants. And this is one from 2010. Originally came in the 2010, obviously, Palpatine Shuttle. Just another one I was missing, one of the cheaper ones. Nothing for saying. To say about it. He just goes in this gap here. Again, just a standard minifigure. Like, there's nothing special about him, other than he's unique to Palpatine Shuttle. This next minifigure is one where it's like a small change to the minifigure. But also changed quite a bit. We have the 2010 Phase 2 clone. This is the last use of one of those helmets, the kind of cut out in the helmet. So this is the last time we saw that 14 years ago. Pretty cool minifigure. This one's nearly £20. This one's a little bit more pricey, but still pretty cool. Again, it was in the 2010 Republic Swamp Speeder with Barriss V and stuff. Nice little minifigure. Just another one to add to the collection. He goes up here behind Commander Wolf. And we're down to the final 2. One of them is really cool. One of them is an annoying variant. So I have the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. I have it with the grey antenna. And now I have him with a black antenna. It's a variant that exists. I don't know why Lego did this, like the armor sets. I'm just happy they didn't do it more. I had a whole bunch of these Phase 1s lying around anyway. I just had to, get a black antenna to shove on the side of it. But, pretty cool. We've got that Clone Wars face. This is on 2008. So, yeah. He goes up here, completing that role. Like I said, this episode has been a lot about filling gaps. I'll tilt the camera up a bit so you can see it more. Oh, that's a perfect shot. So, our final minifigure is also the final one I need for the top row. And it's from 2005. It's the 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Commander. Again, one of those helmets with the cutouts, as you can see. got that nice pauldron, got the kind of Indiana Jones-esque pistols to it. Same as the minifigure from 2007, only with the pauldron and different blasters. Pretty cool in the 2005 Turbo Tank. And I'm realising I bought that set in April, so it just shows how long it's been since I managed to get an episode of this out. But this minifigure is pretty cool. You know, I love that kind of retro Lego Star Wars, and it goes up the top. So this is the biggest episode we'll probably make, and we won't be able to top this because now we are officially on the final 8 minifigures. And I think it's important to discuss episodes because you have 2 more after this. 2 more. Unless we go bring out a crap ton of clone troopers. We have one I'm actually going to be ordering the minifigures for this coming Friday, which will bring us down to 3 that are remaining. And then those 3 I'll probably have around September. Why September? Well, I want to do this around the year anniversary of the series starting, which is September 20th. Second of all, one of those final 3 minifigures is just one I need to find on eBay that I've not found. Maybe I'll even find that minifigure for the next episode, and then the final will only include 2. But 2 of the final minifigures, I'm not saying which ones they are, but I need to buy the sets they're in because, you know, I want those sets, and it's not figures. They're named clones, so I don't want duplicates. But yeah, and you know, I'm planning for very soon for the Indiana Jones series to return. I've got all that set up again, so yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. Biggest episode ever. You know, you can see the gaps of filling. You know, need filling, but this stand is looking really nice. I'm very happy with it. But anyway, I'll see you in the next episode, which a week or 2, and then obviously I'll be wait for the, you know, final, and then see after that episode we'll do a long out video talking about all the clone troopers in this, going in order, starting with the phase 1 clone from 2002, and ending down here with the 501st clone from 2024. So see you soon.